That demon smells the fart of the Lion King, and while fighting Luo Wuqing, he cannot keep up with the energy. At that moment, the demon begins to sweat heavily. Then he shouts out, "What the hell?" On the other side, the Queen Mother asks Ning Tian, "Patriarch, what is this?" Ning Tian replies to the Queen Mother, "My Lion King has a special skill. Its fart can slow down the flow of spiritual energy in the opponent's body. I believe it will also be effective against demon energy." Meanwhile, the demon grits his teeth and roars, "Humph, playing tricks. I want you to pay the price for your arrogance." He then pulls out a skeleton head and tries to activate the demon reincarnation, death salvation technique. After a few moments of trying, when the technique still does not activate, he shouts, "What happened? Why can't I mobilize the demon energy in my body?" Immediately, he looks at Ning Tian with frustration and screams, "What the hell did you do? What did you mix into the demon energy? Pure spiritual energy, or a poisonous essence and blood?" Ning Tian strokes the Lion King's head and replies to the demon, "This is called the fart of righteousness, which is specially designed to defeat monsters like you who are afraid to see the light." Then Ning Tian laughs loudly and says to Luo Wuqing, "Haha, look, wife, he must be the first demon to eat farts in thousands of years. Is this considered a historical record?" Luo Wuqing answers Ning Tian, "Well, you are right." And then, that demon suddenly starts coughing up blood. After that, he wipes the blood from his mouth with his hand, and at the same time, he thinks, "I have lived for hundreds of thousands of years, and I have never seen such a shameless person." Then he points a finger at Ning Tian and shouts, "Brat, I'm going to fight you to the death." Ning Tian replies to the demon with a mocking smile, "Haha, you can't even beat my wife, so why do you want to fight me? I can make you eat a few more farts." At that moment, the demon quickly charges toward Ning Tian to attack, while screaming, "You bastard, you will die today." Luo Wuqing also gets ready, and she activates Sword Dao, sword shatters the heavens, advancing to strike the demon. To support her, the Queen Mother activates Music Dao, ancient flutes sound severing array, and moves forward with Luo Wuqing to attack the demon. Both of them strike the demon together with a massive sword force, and the demon, unable to withstand the overwhelming power of the sword aura, screams out. He struggles desperately to block their attacks, while thinking, "No, these two women are too difficult to deal with. I finally managed to escape. I have to conserve my strength. I can't die here." Then, the demon uses the demon-slaying egg transformation technique and turns himself into an egg. Seeing the demon transform into an egg, Ning Tian shouts to Luo Wuqing, "Wife, hit his balls, hit that demon's balls." Hearing Ning Tian's words, the Queen Mother and Luo Wuqing both reply, "Yes." Then the two of them together keep striking the demon's egg relentlessly. As the continuous blows land, cracks slowly begin to spread across the egg. Finally, when the demon's egg shatters, his soul emerges from within. Seeing that, Ning Tian says to the demon, "Not dead yet? Why are you so hard to kill, like an indestructible cockroach?" The demon grows furious at Ning Tian, grits his teeth, and shouts, "You want me to die? You're dreaming." Then the demon gathers a massive amount of air into his mouth to launch the surging demon flames attack. After that, he says to Ning Tian, "You brat, you've ruined my plans so many times, go to hell." As soon as he says that, he hurls the purple demon flames toward Ning Tian. Seeing the demon flames rushing toward Ning Tian, Luo Wuqing panics and cries out, "Oh no, his target is my husband." At that very moment, the Queen Mother uses Immortal Melody, Position Shift, and appears in front of Ning Tian, taking the attack onto herself. Ning Tian is stunned, watching the Queen Mother block the deadly strike for him. Struck by the attack, the Queen Mother grows weak and collapses into Ning Tian's arms. Ning Tian cries out to her, "Queen Mother of the West." The Queen Mother answers Ning Tian faintly, I'm fine." Then suddenly, she coughs and spits out blood tainted with poison. The demon sneers and says, "You've been hit by my black demon flame, and you still want to be safe and sound?" It won't be long before the black flame hidden in her body devours every inch of her, eventually turning her into ashes. Luo Wuqing glares at the demon and shouts, "Hand over the antidote." The demon laughs and replies, "He he he, being infected by the black demon flame means there is no cure. Where can I possibly find the antidote?" Hearing that, Luo Wuqing becomes furious and says to the demon, "You're courting death." As soon as she says it, she slashes at the demon with her sword, cutting him cleanly in half. But then, Luo Wuqing notices with shock that even after slicing the demon into 2 pieces, his body merges back together. The demon laughs and says to Luo Wuqing, "Ha ha ha, tens of thousands of years ago, the Emperor yacked she couldn't kill me, and now you think you're the only one left?" Hearing those words, Ning Tian is utterly astonished. Suddenly, the Queen Mother takes out a mysterious storage ring, and seeing it, Ning Tian exclaims in surprise, "You mean, you can help me subdue the demon?" Then, looking at Luo Wuqing and the demon, Ning Tian declares, "Never mind, let's suppress it first." After that, Ning Tian says to Luo Wuqing, "Wife, please help take care of the Queen Mother of the West. Leave this guy to me." Hearing this, the demon roars at Ning Tian, "Leave it to you? You coward, you still want to suppress me?" Ning Tian takes out the Buddha demon tower and replies to the demon, "Maybe I can't, but what about it?" The demon's eyes widen in terror, and he screams in panic as he recognizes it, the Buddha demon tower? At that moment, the demon begins to think, "I didn't expect that the Buddha demon tower was in the hands of this human boy. If I can obtain the demon tower, no one in the small Tianling realm can stop me." Then his body rushes swiftly toward Ning Tian, and he shouts, "Human ants, do you still dream of controlling the demon treasure? Hand it over." Seeing the demon charging toward him, Ning Tian quickly activates the Buddha demon tower. As it activates, both Ning Tian and the tower radiate a crimson aura that glows brightly. Ning Tian warns the demon coldly, "Humph, you're courting death." The demon, seeing Ning Tian activate the Buddha demon tower, panics and exclaims, "How could the Buddha demon tower possibly recognize a human being?" Meanwhile, Ning Tian's crimson aura manifests into a demonic reflection of himself. Seeing this terrifying figure, the demon grows extremely frightened, his body drenched in sweat. Ning Tian's demonic figure fixes its gaze upon the demon and bursts into wild laughter, saying, "The power of the demon tower, suppress." With those words, Ning Tian fully activates the Buddha demon tower and hurls it toward the demon. As the tower descends upon him, the demon becomes overwhelmed with fear, staggering backward and crying out, "No, impossible." Just then, the saintess arrives with several disciples. At the same time, he calls out, "Queen Mother of the West, Patriarch." At that exact moment, the demon is crushed beneath the weight of the Buddha demon tower. Seeing this, the saintess exclaims, "So powerful! He killed the monster with just one strike. Is this the Patriarch method?" After that, Ning Tian's demonic aura figure slowly begins to fade, and within moments, he returns to normal. Then, a system notification pops up before Ning Tian. "You shocked the demon. You shocked the elders of Yao Qi. You shocked the disciples of Yao Qi. Reward, the method of detoxification." Immediately after, the demon tower flies back into Ning Tian's possession. Holding it in his hand, Ning Tian gazes at it and thinks, "A method to detoxify? The system is truly a timely help." He then quickly moves with Luo Wuqing to where the Queen Mother is seated. As they walk, Ning Tian asks Luo Wuqing, "Wife, how is the Queen Mother of the West?" With worry in her voice, Luo Wuqing replies, "The situation is not optimistic, and my spiritual power is unable to completely eliminate those black flames." Ning Tian says to her, "Take her back to her room first, I'll take care of the rest." At that moment, the saintess arrives and reports to Ning Tian, "As for the damage caused by the Yao Qi fight, Patriarch, please rest assured. Leave the rest to us. We dare not let you worry about it anymore." Ning Tian answers them, "Come to me if you have any questions." A few moments later, the Queen Mother is lying on a bed inside one of the rooms, while Ning Tian and Luo Wuqing stand by her side. At that moment, Luo Wuqing informs Ning Tian, her body, just as the demon said, is probably burning until it turns into ashes. Ning Tian then asks Luo Wuqing, "Can it be that even the 9 Tribulations Emperor couldn't withstand this demon flame?" Luo Wuqing explains to Ning Tian, No, that's not the reason. It's just that the Queen Mother of the West was so mentally disturbed because of you back then. Hearing this, Ning Tian recalls the events of that time. Then he looks at the Queen Mother and Luo Wuqing and says, I see. After that, Ning Tian commands the system, comprehend the method of detoxification. Moments later, the system responds, comprehending the detoxification method. Detoxification method successfully mastered. Then, as Ning Tian slowly opens his eyes, he thinks, it turns out that there are 2 ways to cure the black magic inflammation, external treatment and internal treatment. After that, he says to Luo Wuqing, wife, help me find frost grass, ice mist flower, and ice radish. These 3 extremely cold substances can suppress the demon flames in the Queen Mother of the West's body. Luo Wuqing replies, okay, I'll go now. After Luo Wuqing leaves, Ning Tian gazes at the Queen Mother's face and murmurs softly, since ancient times, a beauty's profound kindness has been the hardest to repay. He then gently wipes the sweat from the Queen Mother's face with a handkerchief. A while later, Ning Tian enters the alchemy room, takes out a furnace from his storage ring, and begins preparing it with his aura. At the same time, he murmurs, don't worry, I will never let anything happen to you. Moments later, Luo Wuqing arrives in Ning Tian's room with all the spiritual herbs. Coming up to him, she says, the spiritual herb is here. Fortunately, it is not a rare spiritual herb and can be found in the Yao Qi medicinal field. Ning Tian replies to Luo Wuqing, sorry to bother you, my wife. Luo Wuqing answers, you take care of her first, and I will deal with the evil spirits scattered throughout the Yao Qi Holy Land. Ning Tian agrees to her words, okay. Then, taking the spiritual herbs from Luo Wuqing, he begins refining medicine. After a while, Ning Tian extracts a golden pill from the furnace. Seeing it, Ning Tian shouts, it's done! Golden energy swirls around the pill. Ning Tian then takes the pill to the Queen Mother and feeds it to her. As soon as she consumes it, her body begins to glow with golden energy. Under the pill's effect, the Queen Mother writhes in pain, but after some moments, she finally calms down. Seeing this, Ning Tian exclaims, it worked. Now for the external dispelling method. Then, looking at the Queen Mother, Ning Tian blushes and mutters, wait, the external dispelling method requires using spiritual energy to remove the demon flames from her body. I'm afraid her clothes won't. He starts worrying, what am I going to do? My wife isn't here. At that moment, the system speaks to Ning Tian, host, if you delay any longer, the elixir for your little wife will have been taken for nothing. Besides, you are saving her, so there is no need to think so much. Hearing the system's words, Ning Tian blushes even more. Finally, he replies to the system, don't talk nonsense, what little wife? But, you have a point. Saving lives is important. The boundaries between men and women can only be put aside temporarily. At worst, I can just go back and apologize to her. Then Ning Tian prepares himself and says to the unconscious Queen Mother of the West, I'm so sorry for the offense. After that, Ning Tian begins to channel his spiritual energy into the Queen Mother's body, and because of Ning Tian's spiritual energy, she starts to tremble restlessly. Her clothes slowly begin to tear apart, and after a few moments, Ning Tian is completely stunned at the sight of the Queen Mother's naked body. His soul trembles, his eyes widen, and he stares at her in shock, blushing uncontrollably. Looking at the Queen Mother's bare body, Ning Tian murmurs, I'm afraid even a saint would find it hard to resist. So guys, what do you think will happen in the next episode between Ning Tian, the Queen Mother, and Luo Wuqing? Let me know in the comments.